Okay, so we really want to compare the two introductions. So we have the one over here that is from Stalking the Rustically Hip Family, and this one is the Crush on a Song. So we've kind of looked at these, we've decided if they work or not, if we like them or not, but now we want to look at them more in depth and we want to look at what they're doing. So let's look at the stalking one. So the stalking is a description of a photograph. If I could type, that would be great. And crush is a question with a description. Okay, so that's what we have going on there. Then we also have in the photograph one, we have lots of um, words that feel happy, right? So we have bliss, cradles, beautiful, celebratory, pure, joyful. Okay, so we have these happy words. So do we have happy words over here? What we have more over here are like passion words, words that feel passionate. Okay, so we have crush, enthralled, um, we have feels, um, hitting the back button, refreshing the browser, over and over. The listen with me, I want to say to everyone, this is what I wake up with in my head. I hum all day. I'm listening to when I'm even supposed to be listening to you. So we're going to do the hum all day in my head. So we have those feelings. Okay. But then in the photograph one, we go from happy to we have this stark just juxtaposition. So a juxtaposition is any time that you compare things that are kind of like abstract to each other. So we have like this happy, and then we have this very dark image here right at the end where she hiss whispers. Um, she peers in the dark. So those are kind of bam, they hit you with who this the juxtaposition hits you with who the author is. So we have insight into the writer. And maybe this feeling that everything is not as beautiful as she describes. Okay, so we have that. Over here, we don't really have this juxtaposition, right? To get insight, insight of the writer comes from his description of his crush on the music. Okay, so we have to use, for this, we really have to be mindful, right, of word choice. Um, to see who this person is and what they are saying, versus over here, the introduction makes it much more clear um, who the writer is and perhaps what the purpose is. So that's what we've got going on. Both are effective, both do their jobs, but what we're looking at is when you compare them, the photograph one kind of comes out in her last sentence of the introduction and lets the reader know, ooh, this isn't going to be all babies and joy and Instagram. And this other one, we have to pick the words apart. So we have to sense his crush on this song and how obsessive and captivating it is by using, like, picking apart for words. So we have this enthralled. It feels like a crush. All this repetitive moment, like movement that he's doing in here, right? And then this, I want to say, um, to people that this is all I want to do. Like, we have to know, like, this requires um, the reader to maybe be more like detective like. So you have to dig a little deeper. But both achieve their purpose of getting us to want to know what's going on. Okay? So that's a compare and contrast.